Hey guys, we have Monday today, new week, new opportunities, new work, new tasks and all that stuff. So I feel a lot better than I felt yesterday and the day before. So that's great. I have, as always, a lot of things to be done. But yeah, as I've said once, I love this job, so I like it really much. I'm still working on improvements for my MVPS system, minimum viability. Minimum viable productivity system, MVPS. Yeah, sorry, I forgot and I mixed few terms, I guess. But anyway, so I'm still working on that right now. I'm using that to prepare. I want to prepare actually cards, Anki cards for Go language, because I want to really deeply, remember stuff about it and understand it the best, as best as I can, and remember that for really, really long time. So for that, I know that the best thing you can do is spaced repetition and stuff like this, spaced repetition algorithms and all of that. So I will use Anki for that, like somewhere in the future, probably my app that I plan to work on. And yeah, I know a lot better the Anki app itself. So I know what I like about it, what I don't like, what I miss. So that's also good research from my side, like, gaining experience in using that. Yeah, and I'm using this right now, not only for English, but also, like I said, for Golang, for other things that I want to do. I also use it for my habits, so it's really nice, because I caught myself many times on the fact that, I wanted to develop some kind of habit, but guess what? I decided today that I will do something every, Thursday or every other day or every day. And then, as you probably assume correctly, I just forgot about that a few days later. So this is very, very nice, because you can, review those things to really remember them, and you can then add other cards with additional comments or something like this. So I have separate deck in Anki, which is for my habits. And if I don't like something, then I can always, remove it. And if I would like to keep it for later, then I can create backup using Anki, or I can just copy value, or copy the content of the node, of a node, and put it in my Obsidian, or, and then put it in the archive or something like this. Well, there is a ton of options to do stuff like this, but it's very nice, very efficient. And when I started to use spaced repetition and active recall, I was surprised about how well that works actually. And I'm pretty sad, or I was talking about that once, maybe not sad, but I'd like to learn about that way before, many years before. Then probably I would be a completely different person today, because I would know way more things. But I'm also glad that I've learned about that right now. So, not right now, but in the last year or two, and I'm using this right now. So this is huge improvement. It's a lot easier to learn new stuff, or here, even about your habits, it's a lot easier to remember them, because you are entering your Anki, you are picking the deck, and you can repeat the things that you want to remember, and they will be here when you will follow the algorithm and you will check Anki every day, at least for a few minutes. Then you will see huge improvement in things that you remember. And when I'm learning English, that's just wonderful, because you are like, I'm talking with other people and I see on my own eyes and I hear it on my own ears that I'm using, or I use, phrases and words that, I don't know, 2-3 months ago I would never use, because I was not familiar with them, or if someone was using them, and of course I understood that. But different thing is understand something when someone else is saying on when you watch a movie or something like this, and the whole different story is to just tell by yourself. So it requires effort from your brain, more effort, because you have to put those words together in the time of speaking, like I do right now. So you must get familiar with the whole phrases, with words, the whole vocabulary and stuff like this. And active recall and this method in overall is great, because you are repeating, like I'm learning, or I learn myself with single short words or phrases, but yes, also because I want to learn the meaning of specific words in specific contexts, because of course words can have many meanings, but my main focus is on the whole phrases and statements. So this is what I'm repeating over and over, and I use, my favorite card type in Anki is the one called close, where when you have the full statement, like it could be really long with semicolons and stuff like this, you are marking few words or few combination of few words in one place, or few words in different spots, and they are invisible at first glance. So you are entering new card and you see a sentence, like it can be the long one, where here and here and here there are missing words, and you have to try to bring them from your memory, read the sentence. And when you are when you learned real well the sentence or the words that are there, then you will see that you read the sentence and you already know that, okay, here will be this word, here will be this one, and here will be this one. Check, and it's great. And if you are not familiar yet with a sentence, then you have to read the whole sentence, and you will try to fit the correct vocabulary in those gaps, and your brain is working. So if you would just repeat the whole sentences, then you can just stop doing that and remove Anki and go do some another stuff to save time. But when you use this closer card types, it's great. It works just amazing for your brain, because it has to do work. And even though this work is not thinking about, oh my god, how to create the whole sentence, like in Polish you have one huge sentence and then, oh my god, translate that already entirely for English. It might be too frustrating, but it's enough to have English sentence and few gaps in here to put your brain to work. And I'm really amazed how well that works. So I'm using that every day, sometimes every other day. It depends if I have time or not. Every day I do Busu, the app which I really like to learn English. So this is the thing that I do. Whatever is happening, I do it every day, at least for a few minutes. And if I have time, then I'm doing also Anki cards about English, about my habits and stuff like this. So yeah, to sum up, I'm working on cards for Go. I've seen that there are cards available from done by other people, but I believe that the sole process of preparing those cards will give me so much that I don't want to, use cards now prepared by other people. I want to do them by myself. They have to be, they have to fit my needs. I want to learn also specific things at first, the most advanced things when it comes to Go and concurrency and stuff like this. And I checked how could I, repeat only things that I want from my deck, so I know how to do it right now. Maybe I will talk about it in the future videos. But yeah, I have specific needs, so I'm preparing my own set of cards. The first one will be based on my favorite book so far, Learning Go, 2nd edition. It's written by John Bodner, and it's from O'Reilly. It's really, really great. I like it. I like it a lot. I have also a few other books about Go that I'm reading. I've read the most interesting parts, at least. But I'm constantly going through that. Like today, I have only a few cards in there to mark the things that are important to me. But a few days ago, I had there like 12 or something like this. But I've removed them, and right now I'm only going through the table of contents, and I'm checking, okay, what will I need today? This. Okay, I'm going to page this. And I really enjoy using printed books like this. I mark a lot of stuff using such, pens, markers. Those are from Faber-Castell. I don't know, I bought them probably. Oh, they were bought in paper store, I guess. So my kids were really upset when I bought them, and I told that, oh no guys, those are for daddy to work and to learn. And they said, what? You don't need that. And I said, oh, go away, I need those. So I mark things that are important in my books all the time. Like even I don't always only mark, but I add my notes and my things, my thoughts. I like it. This is my book. I bought it for myself, so I'm doing whatever I want. And then I'm also moving parts of the theory or stuff into those Anki cards. Of course, I won't do it, word by word. I want to understand topics and describe them by myself. So then I will prepare those cards. But it's a process which takes time, of course. You can't escape this. You have spent time, but the time that you will spend preparing something like this, basing on books that you've read, will give you so much boost to your skill and knowledge that you can't even imagine that. So I believe in that process. This is why I will follow this up. And yeah, this is what I'm focusing right now. Entirely. Almost entirely, because I have one more thing that I want to do. But I will say about that somewhere in the future probably. So thank you guys for being here with me, because it's late, because it's 10:23 p.m. at the moment. So I'm going to rest a little bit and prepare for the next day. So thank you very much once again for being here. I really love the fact that someone is listening to that, someone other than me and my family. Thanks, Mom. Cheers. I send best regards for my, sister, brother, my wife, and everyone watching this. So yeah, thank you very much for being here, and see you tomorrow. And I wish you really good week, really good day. Take care. Bye bye.